Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Volvo S60 T6 Momentum, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. More than just a four-door suite packed with safety features, the 2020 Volvo S60 is a true contender in the luxury sedan class. Impressive driving performance, a comfortable cabin, and a long list of high-tech features are just a few of the items that qualify the latest S60 to compete with the long-standing class leaders such as the BMW 3 Series and the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Much like its luxury sedan brethren, the S60 is available with a wide variety of trim levels and engine options. Even the base level S60 comes with impressive equipment such as automatic climate control, a 12.3-inch instrument panel display for collision warning, and a drowsy driver warning system. But if you want more, there's plenty of room on the option sheet for more luxury comforts and added power. As we can see here, the 2020 Volvo S60 is available in three main trim levels. There's the base model Momentum that starts at just over $36,000. There's the R design that's more sporty and performance in its nature, and that has an MSRP of just over $43,000. And then there's the top tier Inscription. It's the most luxury version of the 2020 S60, and it has a starting price also of just over $43,000 at $43,545. It's the same price as the R design. And while I wouldn't begrudge any buyers from upgrading to the Inscription or the R design trim levels, I recommend the base S60 Momentum. It comes with lots of standard equipment and an impressive array of safety features. It's also available with either the T5 or T6 powertrain, both of which should be satisfying for most. If you want some extra safety stuff, you can have that too, thanks to excellent selection of available optional packages. So, with that said, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Volvo S60. It's a dynamic sedan. Real quick, before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. For instance, I like Volvo. That said, I did a build and price of the 2019 S60R design. So if you want to take a look at the R design, I did that. I did the 2020 S60 with a T6 R design. I did the 2020 Volvo V90 Cross Country with a T6. I did the X90 with a T6R design for 2020. I've done a lot of those. All those links are in the description below. Some of the vehicles that this S60 competes against: the Audi A4, the Genesis G7, the BMW 330i, the Cadillac CT4. All of those I've also done build and price reviews of. All those links are in the description below. So after you watch this video, make sure you watch about, I don't know, all of those. Okay, so here's how this works. If you haven't watched my channel before, I build and price cars directly from the manufacturer's website, hence why we're on Volvo's website. We're going to do a build and price of this. We will get to the car configurator and all that there, but before we do, we're going to check out all the features, check out the colors, check out the features, see what kind of options this car has, stuff like that. For instance, we see that you can get a 0 to 60 of up 0 to 60 miles an hour acceleration time of up to 5.3 seconds depending on what engine you get, right? I already said that you can get a T5 or a T6, etc., etc. The 2020 Volvo S60 seats 5 people. It gets up to 34 miles to the gallon, and you can get up to 316 horsepower. Here's that little gallery that we kind of went through a little bit. They don't really have many photos. I love the Thor's hammer headlights. You know, I actually really like the Volvo S90. I think Volvos are underrated, especially the S90. Because there's just so many other big cars that compete. You know, the Mercedes and the BMW and the Audi. I think it just kind of gets eclipsed. At any rate, the Volvo S60 is also very attractive, and it is very attractive in an R design. And like I said, I did do the R design for 2019. I did the R design, and so for this model year, I really just want to take a look at the base model, because the base model starts at just over $36,000, and that's a pretty good price, and it comes with a lot of standard equipment. And so if you see a Volvo S60 on the road, chances are it's probably a Momentum. Okay, so let's check out some of these features. So they're talking about some advanced technology that the S60 has that helps you personalize your comfort and your mobility. All right, so they've got three main points right here. They're talking about control here. So under control, they're talking about the chassis. That's your suspension, and it's designed to give you dynamic yet comfortable drive. They're talking about the horsepower here, the refined power. You've got advanced turbocharged powertrains, and you can match this with all-wheel drive. These cars. Here they're talking about getting dialed in. They're talking about you can optimize everything from mileage to acceleration to braking with the drive mode selections. A lot of new cars have drive modes: comfort, sport, eco, and when you select those modes, it changes different parameters in the car. So they call that innovation, and so we can learn more about their innovation. And so we know about that. Enjoy the control. We looked at the refined power. Get dialed in. We know about that. Control the road. What's this about? So they're talking about their driver assist technologies and their all-wheel drive and how that gives you the most responsive driving experience, rain, shine, sleet, or snow. Oh, nice. If you know my channel, you know I love a heads-up display. So here they have heads-up display. They can even throw up turn-by-turn navigation. You can answer phone calls. All this without looking away from the road. Now, thing is this standard on the Momentum? And if it's not, can we get it on the Momentum, or do we have to bump up to an R design or an inscription is really the thing. At any rate, stay connected. So what do they got here? Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's cool. I love this 12.3 inch, I think it's 12.3 inch, this screen here, this infotainment. It's very nice. Down here, I see controls. I see a slot right here. Is that for a memory card slot, or is that just something else right there? I'm not really sure. At any rate, let's move on. Let's check out some other features. All right, so let's find out about these comfort features for the 2020 Volvo S60. Like I said, I really like these Volvos. I think they're definitely underrated for sure. At any rate, here they're talking about be unique. So they're talking about the design, right? Sculpted shapes and striking proportions. Yeah, it's a nice looking car, especially in the R design. So what are they talking about here? They have advanced filtration technology that helps you breathe better air. And I guess, considering the way things are these days, in the state of the worldwide pandemic, well, I guess we need that, don't we? All right, so here we go here. Pitch Perfect. They're talking about their sound system. You can get a Bowers and Wilkins sound system. Is that standard in the Momentum? I doubt it. Is it an option in the Momentum? I'm not sure. They might be holding back. Sometimes manufacturers will hold back some options for higher tiers. Sometimes. Sometimes. At any rate, let's find out more about these comfort features. So we know about the Be Unique and improve the air advanced filtration technology and the Bowers and Wilkins sound system. Here they're talking about the standard. There it is. So this comes standard on every car. Open and tilt panoramic roof. Right there you go. And then what do we got here? They have this pilot assist, and this system can provide gentle steering and keep the car centered in its lane and all that kind of stuff. And then here they're just talking about their Napa leather interior and their attention to detail in the cabin. So, and how it's luxuriously soft and relaxed for everybody. All right, let's find out about this safety stuff. Part of what makes a new car super cool is the safety stuff that's available. Whether it's standard or optional, you can get a lot of cool safety tech. So here, look at this. This is the blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. Boom. You see how it works? What's this thing here? Save the day. Intelligent city safety technology can detect and avoid frontal collisions anyway with vehicles, pedestrians, cyclists, and large animals. And then there's the blind spot with steer assist. So yeah, There you go. You see how it works. Steer assist can keep you guided back in your lane. So let's find out more about their safety features, what Volvo's got going on. We know about that. We know about the intelligent city safety technology. We know about the blind spot information system with steer assist. And then there's what is there? Yeah, there's the bird's eye view camera thing that we can get here. There's the standard lane keeping aid to help you stay in your lane. And then there's our runoff road mitigation system. Helps steer and brake if you unintentionally stay towards the edge of the road. Huh, that's interesting. Now, the caveat about this stuff is that provided that the car can read the road, the lines in the road. For instance, I test drove a brand new Subaru. Oh, I don't know what, I can't remember. There's so many cars on the road. I should remember every one of them, but guess what? I don't. I test drove a new Subaru. It's their new SUV, the big 9-seater, whatever it is. And when I was test driving that, the person's like, hey, let go of the wheel so you can see how it works going around this corner. So that was a little unnerving, but it did work. But then the salesperson went on to say that this system does not always work because it just depends on, can it read those white lines and the yellow lines and all that. And so obviously roads all across the country, all across the world, they're going to vary. And so sometimes the systems are going to work and sometimes they're not. It's worth noting. All right, also worth noting are the exterior colors for the 2020 Volvo S60. So this color here, oh, they don't even tell us the color. What about if I mouse over it? Wow, their SEO guys aren't even on it. So there's some shade of red. There's black. I guess we'll get the specific names when we get to the car configurator. There's a gray. And then what color is this? If it actually ever gets around to it. Some kind of beige. Right? We got a bluish color. Looks like we've got a white. And then what other color here? We've got some other, don't know the color. Like I said, we're going to have to figure these colors out, and then the blue. And then so we're going to have to figure out the exact names of these colors when we get to the car configurator. And you know what? We're actually ready to do that right now because, that was all they really had to say. Volvo doesn't have much to say about their cars these days. Real quick, let's just look at some of this standard equipment on the Momentum. So, yeah, it's $36,000, comes with 18-inch wheels, color-coordinated rear-view mirror caps, big deal, leatherette, performance, it's got dual round tailpipes. They call that performance. Okay. It's got a high-performance audio. They didn't barely say anything, did they? All right, it's $36,000. Let's jump over to this build and see what the dealio is. So we've got our Momentum. All right, we've got the Momentum. We're going to go ahead and select that. One car that I didn't talk about was the Polestar. You can see the Polestar is a huge jump all the way to $65,000. The Polestar is, think about an M car BMW or an AMG Mercedes or a RS or an RS Audi. Those are the fast variants. Well, this Polestar is the super fast Volvo S60, and I think it has like somewhere around 400 horsepower and like 472 pound-feet of torque, and it's got a T8 engine that has like a gas and electric motor, blah, 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 blah. At any rate, we're doing the Momentum. It's $36,050. So let's go ahead and, is there another model there? No, that's not. All right, let's go ahead and select that model. And we can get this with either all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. And we're going to do all-wheel drive. Okay, and when you select all-wheel drive, then you can't do the T5 engine. You can only do the T6. So it's a T6 all-wheel drive. So we're doing the 2020 Volvo S60 T6 all-wheel drive Momentum. All right, 316 horsepower, gets 32 miles to the gallon on the highway, and it has 295 pound-feet of torque. You know what? This engine's going to move. It's going to move this little car, I'm quite sure. Okay, so now we can actually finally see the names of the colors. So there's Black Stone, there's Osmium Gray, then there's Pine Gray, followed by what they call a Pebble Gray Metallic. All these colors, by the way, these you can see over here, they're all a $645 option. Then we've got this Denim Blue Metallic. which isn't so bad. They've got the Fusion Red, and then what else we have? We have a few other colors. So we have this Crystal White, also a 645 option, and the Birch Light Metallic. Well, I'm not really crazy about any of these colors. That said, we're just going to go with the Crystal White Metallic plus 645 option. Then we're going to move on to the wheels. Okay, so the 18-inch wheels, and then there's 19-inch wheels for $800. I think we're going to go with these 18-inch wheels. They're not very attractive. I would like to see some optional wheels, some maybe optional 20-inch wheels would really set this car off. And that's why the R design looks a little bit better, because visually it just looks more appealing. At any rate, let's move on. Okay, so now let's move on to the upholstery, the interior here. The upholstery, we're going to go with the charcoal leatherette. I mean, that's easy. That's a no-brainer for me. I don't want to go with what they call the blonde. I'm going to call that tan. Exterior styling. So there's an exterior styling kit. So they already know that this thing's ugly. They already know it's ugly. They got to throw this kit on here. So what does this kit add? Adds a little ground effects package, right? You can see a little on the side, on the lower rocker panels down there. What about this rear diffuser with end pipes? Yeah, you can see that it makes that look a little more attractive. Let's go ahead and add. Can we add that bad boy? So to do that, they have to. Oh, I guess the exterior styling kit already has that. So never mind. Never mind. All right, let's move. Let's check out the next. Yeah, there it is. It does look a lot more attractive. What do you think? Come on, picture. There we go. Yeah, it does look. Okay, you got to have the exterior styling kit. So there it is. You got to have the exterior styling kit. So got to have a 2020 Volvo S60 Momentum T6 all-wheel drive with an exterior styling kit. Okay, so we took care of that exterior styling. Let's move on to the interior styling. Not going to be a lot going on here, I don't think. We kind of have everything. We got the iron ore inlay, we got the 3-spoke leather steering wheel, and we got the leather gear shift knob. So that is what it is, my friends. Let's move on to the packages. Heated rear seats and heated steering wheel package. The multimedia package gives you the Harman Kardon audio. I'm just kind of looking over these real fast. You got the advanced package, gives you the LED lights. You got a premium package, gives you side mirrors. Let's look at this premium package really fast. What does it give us? Blind spot, front and rear park assist, keyless entry. Yeah, we got to kind of get this package here. Let's go ahead and get the premium package. Add. Okay, got the premium package. And then what's this advanced package all about? The advanced package gives us what? There's the heads-up display in the advanced package. I'm sold right there. Boom. You know what? This car is not a whole bunch of money. And yeah, now it's $50,000. But you know what? It's competing with everybody else at the end of the day. So the price isn't ridiculous. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably stop there though, because I'm not trying to price this thing to the moon. If I really want to get something else extra, I'd probably go ahead and, well, you only get to do it once. You know what? Let's get that heated steering wheel, and I gotta get that better better sound system. All right, because I like to play my music, and I want my sound system to be right. Okay, so now we got those packages. And yeah, we're sitting at, well, it says we're sitting at 49,000, but you know, these internet prices, they move. We don't really necessarily pay attention to these prices for sure. These floor mats, you can get that at the dealer, at the parts counter. Over here at options, what do we got? Charcoal headliner, just miscellaneous stuff. Nothing key fobs, car seats for babies, mud flaps, wheel locks. I like wheel locks. We're getting them. And what else are we going to get? We're going to get the charcoal headliner, so the darker headliner. Factory scheduled maintenance and all that stuff is included. Very cool. You get the Polestar performance software. I've did this on another car. They don't really say anything much about it, but it's probably going to tighten up the car a little bit, but we're going to skip over that here. All right, it says we're sitting at $50,000. Why not? Okay, let's go to summary. So here we are. The car started off at like $43,000 and change or something. And yeah, so there it is. The only other thing I like is I like to have some 20-inch wheels on this thing, but the exterior styling kit definitely makes it look better. So yeah, here it is, $50,000 2020 Volvo S60 Momentum T6 all-wheel drive with an exterior styling kit and the 19-inch wheels. Very, very nice. Okay, so on that note, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Like this car, double thumbs up for sure. If you found this review of the 2020 Volvo S60 Momentum helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.